Greetings, Hangover Gang, 7 p.m. As promised, here we are. So I guess the first order of business is to talk about the brand new video. Brand new video drops this Friday, 9 a.m., as I've already talked about. So we'll talk about the little video a bit. I will circle back and answer some questions as I always do. Blah, 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 blah. But first I got to get out my little blurb. And that's that this Friday morning at 9 a.m., dropping a brand new video. It's the craziest video we ever made. And I know people say, you always say it's the craziest video you've ever made. You always say it's crazy and better and controversial. Have I lied, fam? Have I lied? Every time I've said it's the craziest video I ever did, it was the craziest video I ever did. So this Friday, 9 a.m., I'm dropping my new video. It's insane. I think it is the best looking video that we've ever done ever. Strictly speaking from a visual standpoint, it's unbelievable looking. So I guess the one other thing I can tell you about the new video that's dropping Friday at 9 a.m. is this is a new song. It's not on any of my albums. It's not on Death Threats. It's not on Ghost Stories. It's brand new. Just like Clone Rappers was brand new. It's not on any of my albums. This song is brand new. It's not on any of my albums. You won't have been able to see it or hear it before. So this is it. Friday morning, 9 a.m., brand new video. I personally feel like it's our best video we ever made. The song's insane. The visuals are crazy. I absolutely cannot wait to give it to you guys. If you want to know more about the video, as always, tomorrow morning, Thursday at 9 a.m., I will be dropping the artwork for the song. So if you meet me here tomorrow, you'll see the artwork for the song, which will give you the title of the song, and it will pretty much give away the concept of the record and what it's about. So if you want to know what the song's about, meet me here tomorrow at 9 a.m. I'll drop the artwork. We can all jump in the comments and fight about it, or talk about it, or laugh about it, or whatever the case may be. That's tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. But the video releases Friday at 9 a.m. As always, if you want to see it first, if you want to see it before anybody else, there's two ways to do it. You can either A, join the Hangover Gang newsletter, or B, subscribe to YouTube. Both are great, but if you join the Hangover Gang newsletter, that's where I send all the promo codes, all the free downloads, all the tour dates, blah, 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 blah. I personally will send you an email Friday morning. I'll add you to the list. I'll send you a link to the video, and you'll get to see it before anybody else, which is pretty cool. So those are the two ways to see the video before anybody else. Regardless of all that, new video drops Friday at 9 a.m. Or you can join the Hangover Gang newsletter or subscribe to YouTube. I'll put links to both of those things in the comments as soon as this live stream's over. When you see my comment pop up, please give it a like. It'll push it up in the feed and make it easier for everybody else to find it, and they can join the mailing list and blah, 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 blah. So that's the big news. Brand new video Friday at 9 a.m. And yes, I told everybody that when Fake Fans broke 1 million views, I'd drop a new video. I'm sorry I'm late. Fake Fans broke 1 million views way faster than I expected, so we had to scramble to put this one together. There will be 2 videos. I promised, I said, to make it up to you guys. I'm sorry about the wait. I'll drop 2 videos. So the first of which will be this Friday at 9 a.m. The second one will follow shortly after. But this Friday at 9 a.m. is going to blow people's minds. So I hope you guys are ready for this video because it's insane. So, I guess I'll just move past the video for a minute. The one other thing I got to say is I just did like a gigantic Black Friday sale. Look, man, I know that like when I do my sales, it doesn't always fall in line with people's payday, or somebody's going through a tough time and they don't have the money, but they want some merch and blah, 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 blah. So I did a big push for the Black Friday sale. I did all the promo codes and I did all the advertising and the chicken costume and all that stuff. You guys saw it. So I'm not making a big deal out of this one. If you're in this live stream right now, then you'll know about it. I'm probably not going to post about it. So just so you guys know, the people that are here, I just made a promo code before I came live. If you go to my website, hangovergang.com, use the promo code HOG Christmas. It'll give you 20% off anything in the store. And I'll just leave that up indefinitely. I'll leave it up leading up to Christmas. I think you have to order by the 13th in order for it to ship on time and actually reach your house for Christmas. So that's just for you guys. Do me a favor and don't post it online and give it to a bunch of people. I just for the people in the live stream, let's just leave it at that. HOG Christmas is the promo code. www.hangovergang.com. I'll also put that in the comments after this. So you'll be able to copy and paste it from there, click on the website, whatever. I know this is super lame, but I order all my own merch. As you can see, this is one of the new Hangover Gang designs. I'm rocking it right now. We also got like these two new ski masks. And of course, we got the Make America Hate Again ski mask. So we got all three of those. This is super lit. This is like one of the hoodies that we got. You can see the eyes on the skull are a H and a G, Hangover Gang. So these are track suits. They have tops and bottoms. I also got the shirt with my face on it from the Mac Lethal disc that says cool on it. And I got butthole shirts and trying to kill me shirts. There's like 50 new designs on the website. So if you want something, www.hangovergang.com. Use the promo code HOG Christmas for 20% off. Boom. There you have it. So that's really it. Those are the only two things I want to talk about, is that I have like a little low-key secret Christmas sale going on. And the artwork for the new single is dropping tomorrow at 9 a.m. And the brand new video drops this Friday at 9 a.m. So it's going to be a big week. That's pretty much it. That's all I wanted to say. I'll put links to the promo code, the store, the mailing list, the YouTube. I'll put all that junk in the comments as soon as I'm done. So moving on from there. If you guys have any questions, start firing them into the comment section, and I'll answer as many questions as I can. So let's burn through some. I just heard somebody ask, I just saw somebody ask, but it just quickly scrolled by, so I can't see it anymore. Somebody said, did the eyelid tattoos hurt? Not in particular. They were actually, you can see them. They were actually some of the easiest out of everything that I did. Everything sort of like neck up, I found really, really easy. It was like everything like chest down that was really brutal. Like stomach and ribs was really tough. There's a couple weird spots like in the pit on your elbow and underneath your arm as you get close to the armpit. Those were really brutal. But yeah, the eyelids were nothing even close to that. So that was no thing. Okay. If you have questions, fire them in. I'm going to keep answering them. Savannah Chandler says, how are things going since the last time that we've seen you on here? I think the last time that you saw me on here was, 2 weeks ago or something? Good, mostly. Haven't stopped working, been going really hard. Like, yo, this is the other crazy thing. People don't even like realize, the video that I'm releasing on Friday, we just shot it on Monday. So we shot the video on Sunday. So we shot the video on Sunday. Nova edited the video all Monday night long. And it's like pretty much in the final form now. So we're going to like tie up loose ends, give it a little spit shine, a little polish, and it'll be ready for you guys on Friday morning. So keep that in mind. I think this is our most impressive visual to date. And when you see it and you see how incredible it looks, just take that into consideration, that we shot this thing in one day, that we edited this thing in one day, and we got it ready to give to you guys by Friday, which is pretty cool. I think it says a lot about like our work ethic and the quality of work that we do and how talented Nova is and how hardworking we are as a unit. So it's pretty cool. So I can't wait to show you guys this Friday, 9 a.m. new video. And we just like slammed it together for you. Can't wait till you see it. Melissa Maria says, how was your Thanksgiving dinner with Nova? Thanksgiving dinner was great. I think that was actually the last time I live streamed with you guys was on Thanksgiving. And I was saying that I know there's a lot of people out there that didn't get to spend time with their families or that were alone or at least felt alone on Thanksgiving. And that sucks. So I like went live to hang out with everybody that might have been feeling, lonely on Thanksgiving. So I think that was a blast, man. I had a great time. I hope you guys enjoyed it too. Dinner here was cool. It was really chill. It was just me and Nova and her mom. Nova, like literally halfway through the day on Thanksgiving, was like, I should cook a Thanksgiving dinner. And she just slammed it together. And turkey was amazing. There was lots of cranberry sauce, stuffing, gravy, mashed potatoes. There was tons of stuff. It was great. Nova's a wicked cook. It was awesome. Alexander Sullivan says, how do you deal with a lot of the flack that you get from haters? Shit, man. I don't deal with it. I don't care. You know what I mean? I just posted on Twitter today. You know who tries to bring you down in life? You know who tries to bring you down? The only people who bring you down in life, they're never above you. They're never people that are at a higher place in their life, whether that's professionally or social status wise or whatever it is. There's nobody ever that's doing well that tries to take you down. The people that try and break you down in life are always people that are beneath you. That's the only way you can take somebody down, is if you're underneath them. It's always the like bottom of the barrel, lower level losers that try and bring people down, that like are grasping at other people to try and bring themselves up. So, you know, I don't even really have to deal with it. I choose not to. I ignore it. I don't care. I've never met like an incredible musician or, you know, anybody that was really just killing it in life that had a bunch of bad things to say about my music, because they're happy with themselves. The music doesn't bother them because they don't have some sort of deep inner insecurities that are being triggered by my music that makes them feel bad. So they feel good, and that's just really what it is, man. I don't give it the time of day. I don't have time to give it the time of day. I'm working so hard all the time. It's just like, whatever. And, you know, it sucks because, like, yeah, of course there's haters out there, and they always feel louder. They always sound louder when somebody says something bad, but that's just like human nature, because we all have a voice inside of us, and that voice a lot of times tells us shitty things about ourselves. So when somebody else says something shitty about us, it seems like it's reinforcing this negative voice that we already have in our head. So maybe we identify it for a little bit, and it bothers us at some level, but it's just like, yo, if you really like, man, sold out shows across the country, 700,000 people in this group, so much love constantly from people like that say that the music's saving them, or that it helped them get through a divorce, or it helped them get through, you know, their brother passed away, it helped them, it's the only thing they listen to when they're in chemo, etc. There's just so many amazing, lovely people out there saying lovely things and being incredible and supporting. It's just like, I just want to give back to them, and I want to focus on those people, and I can't appreciate you guys to the level at which you deserve to be appreciated if I'm spending all my energy on the people that are saying bad things. Fuck those guys. It's Hangover Gang forever. Let's just do us, man. Jay Turner says, what's the meaning behind the Emily tattoo? I think it's right there. It's for my sister. It's actually her middle name. She's the only one in the family that has that middle name. And I was always just really loved that. Since my parents gave her that middle name, I just always thought Emily was a super badass name. I just thought it was righteous. So got that for my sister. There you go. Xanth Williams says, any big plans for Christmas this year? Not really. Literally, for the first time this year, Nova and I are going to just relax and not do any work. We're just going to go really hard with this next video. Give it to you guys on Friday at 9 a.m. If you don't know, this Friday at 9 a.m. I'm dropping my brand new video. So we're going to do that. And then we're going to drop one more video. And then we're going to relax for Christmas and take like a week or two off in December. And then we're going to come back January and smash it and hit it hard, because that's what we got to do. No days off, baby. Austin Stone says, can I get a hey from one of my favorite artists? Hey, Austin. Honored to be your favorite, brother. Thank you very much. Thomas Allen Lindsay says, how did you come up with all the designs for your new clothing line? As you guys know, man, I'm super into clothing, super into just design work of every form, you know, like architecture, furniture, paintings, clothing. I'm just into design stuff. So it's just like, you know, this design right here, actually, for the tracksuits, and they come in white, and they come in black. This one's still in the bag. I haven't even opened it yet. Like I said, I order all my own merch because I'm a cool guy. This one came in yellow. So all these designs, like actually on the last tour I was on, I drew this in my notebook. The skull with the H and the G inside it. Hangover Gang. So I drew this skull in my notebook, and then I ripped out the page from my notebook and gave it to Nova, and she jazzed it up a little bit in Photoshop. And boom, just like that. So, you know, it took like 2 or 3 weeks to come up with all these designs. I was writing them in my phone every time I had an idea. I was like, oh, this would be cool, man, with the lime green and the ooze coming off the skull. And like, you know, there's a bunch of other ones. There's one with the ski mask. I got all the homemade jean jackets here that I made myself. The ski masks with the lime green one and the black Hangover Gang one. Every time I just have an idea, I write it in my phone, and we just slowly see how we can make those ideas come to life. And some of them don't work and some of them do work. And the new ones ended up in the store. Like I said, there's like fucking 50 new items. There's blankets and mugs and tracksuits, hoodies, sweaters, jackets, backpacks, just t-shirts, everything. So anyways, www.hangovergang.com if you want something. Like I said, I'm doing like a low-key Christmas sale. Don't tell anybody about it. Keep the promo codes to yourself. The promo code is HOG Christmas. That'll give you 20% off anything in the store. Enjoy it. I just want to circle back one time and just say, for anybody that's new here, hello, what's up? Hope you're having a good Wednesday night. My brand new video drops this Friday at 9 a.m. Tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. I will drop the artwork, just as I always do. The artwork will reveal the name of the song. So tomorrow at 9 a.m., if you feel like meeting me here, you'll see the artwork, you'll see what the song's called, and rock and roll. You'll be able to speculate from there, and I'll be in the comments engaging with all your skepticisms about the new video. So tomorrow at 9 a.m., the artwork drops. Friday at 9 a.m., the new video drops. I just saw a bunch of people say that I'm a bigger size. Do you have big shirts? Blah, 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 blah. All of the shirts on the website go up to like 5XL. So I just started doing that. I didn't do it before, and lots of people were bugging me about bigger sizes. So the shirts go up to 5XL. Don't sweat it. Hangovergang.com. John Snow says, are you buying Nova something special for Christmas? I have to buy Nova something special for Christmas or she'll kill me. She's a very special lady, very special to me. I put a lot of thought into Nova's Christmas presents this year. I think notoriously, I'm a pretty fucking bad gift giver. I've never been really good at giving people good gifts. Or at least not thoughtful gifts, I don't think. I'm always like more, what I lack in thoughtfulness, I make up for in extravagance. I always get people big, crazy, wild things because I just like don't know, man, like what people like. But this is my third year in a relationship with Nova. I've been paying attention, especially this year, and I've been making notes in my phone for a couple months. So I know what she wants. This year's gifts are going to be especially thoughtful, and that's about all I can say. I was actually out Christmas shopping the other day, and like 3 or 4 people stopped me and said, oh man, are you Tom MacDonald? Can I get a photo with you? I love your music, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, yeah, like absolutely, you can take a photo with me, but do not post this photo because I'm Christmas shopping for Nova right now. And if you post this photo and you tag me in it, she's going to see where we are and she's going to be able to guess her presents. So that's just a little funny story. Brandon Foley says, hey Tom, can you give my sister Charity Nicole a shout out? She's been very sick and had a tooth pulled the other day. Dude, as somebody who just had all 4 wisdom teeth torn out of their skull, yes, big shout out to Charity. Hope you feel better soon. Just be happy those teeth are out of your head. It's awful having infected teeth. The dentist that ripped out all my wisdom teeth, like low-key told me that like in the World War, like either World War I or World War II, the number 1 cause of soldiers dying was tooth infection. There was like so many soldiers out there that were out there for so long whose teeth started rotting and they started getting infections and dying because of their teeth. So just be happy it's out of your head. I'm just going through your questions here. I'm going to get to another one right now. Ambria says, so there's a new record coming. Is there any set release date yet? Who said there's a new record coming? Just because I'm releasing new music that's not on any album doesn't mean I have an album coming. But technically speaking, as a musician, you always have an album coming. So, yes, obviously there will be new albums and new music. I'm not exactly sure. It's too early to talk about that yet. But the good thing is I'm dropping new music, and the next new music comes on Friday at 9 a.m. Okay, just flipping through your comments. Faded OG Gaming says, where did your inspiration for the song Cloned Rappers come from? Just like bumming around on the internet and reading stuff, man. Like, obviously, like I read all about like the Eminem cloned conspiracies, and I read about there's all types of different cloning conspiracies, and watched videos on them and stuff like that. And then I was talking to a friend about it, and he's like, yo, you know you can like clone your dog? And I was like, no way, no you can't. And I looked into it, and I found out you really can clone your dog for like $50K. You can clone your dog. And then I was still like, yo, is this even real, or is this like a bogus website? They're going to just try and steal 50 grand from you or whatever. And then I was in the Apple store because I dropped my iPad. I had to replace the iPad. And my friend walked in, and she was walking with two dogs, and the dogs looked identical. And I'd seen the one dog before, but I hadn't ever seen the second dog. And I said to her, I said, yo, like, I've seen this dog before, and who's this dog? Because they look identical. Like, I had him cloned. She said she spent $100,000, and then she sent a DNA sample to a clinic in South Korea or something, and then she had to fly to Korea to get the dog and bring the dog home. And like, the original dog has a spot over its eye, and the new clone, it's an identical dog. Like, it's legit. They cloned the dog. So after watching the videos on Facebook and having the conversations with my friend and then meeting a cloned dog, I was like, I gotta make a song about this shit. It's too crazy. And then I did. That's the inspiration behind Clone Rappers. Easy enough, right? Oh, I'll just say this. When I scroll through your comments, sometimes, like, because I'm sure Nova's out in the house somewhere and she'll be like on her phone and on an iPad and got the PlayStation going and on my computer. So sometimes the Wi-Fi gets a little like stressed out and cuts out for a second when I scroll through comments because we're just doing too much. But if you see the video pause for a minute or freeze for a minute, don't sweat. I'm not going anywhere. The live stream's not going to end. Just give it like, 9 or 10 seconds. It'll pop back in and we'll keep it going. Oh, geez, good question. Jared Sullivan says, death match, Tom MacDonald versus Jesus H. Christ. Who wins? Well, it's got to be me. It's got to be me. I'm not losing. I'll never lose. I was a pro wrestler for a long time. I'll super kick the shit out of Jesus. I'm sure he's a super cool guy, but if we had to be against each other, if we had to, I would apologize beforehand. I'd shake the man's hand. I would send some prayers up and ask for forgiveness, but I'd have to whoop his ass. There's no way around it. But does it even matter? If you're in a death match with Jesus and you win, wouldn't you just like come right back and then just fuck you up? This is some sort of trick question. Kale Gasquet says, what's the lowest budget in a video you've ever had? All of them. Like you guys, you guys know, and I've said it before, I write all the music, I produce all the beats, We have a friend of ours mix and master. Nova and I conceptualize the shoots. Nova finds the locations. Nova visualizes what she wants the lighting to be and sets up the lighting. She films it and directs it when we're on set. She edits it. Sometimes I help edit it. So we can keep our costs like really low because we do everything ourselves. But even, you know, when we didn't have a couple bucks to spend on music videos, like, geez, man, there was times when we had no food in the fridge and the cupboards were bare and we needed to pay rent and we were late on rent and our phones were getting cut off and shit was bad because we were spending our last $200-300 on music videos. Like, that was literally the case with, you know, Dear Rappers we shot for free. That was my first, you know, big music video. We shot Dear Rappers for free. And then we followed that up with Hell of It. And that room that we used in Hell of It with the white ceiling and the white tracksuit and all that shit, that place was like $600 an hour. So like a regular music video or like a commercial or a movie or something, they'll book that thing out for fucking days or weeks or maybe even a month. And they'll spend, you know, tens of thousands of dollars, $100,000 on something like that. But it's $600 an hour. And I remember Nova and I literally had like $400 and I was like, oh my God, my music's blowing up. We gotta shoot it there. It's so perfect. Let's shoot the music video there. So we pooled our money together. We had like $400 and I think I like went to my mom and I was like, can I borrow $100? And my mom gave me $100. And then I went to my friend and I was like, can I borrow $100? And he gave me $100. And we took that $600. We gave it to the people for the location. We literally ran into that studio. I had my clothes on underneath my clothes, so I just peeled off my clothes. I had the tracksuit on underneath. I was rushing to get the black contacts in my eyes. Nova did my hair the night before, so we just ran in there. I'm standing on a little platform. We've salvaged wood from back alleys to build that platform, and we bought one piece of really thin steel for like $5 from Home Depot. Screwed that piece of steel to the wood that we found in the alleyway, painted it black with some leftover spray paint that she had, carried it into the Hell of It room, dropped that son of a bitch down in the center. I jumped on top of that thing and Nova turned the camera on and we shot that entire video in like 45 minutes because we could not afford more than an hour. So yeah, that's, you know, that's the type of shit we were doing. Castles didn't cost anything. We just went downtown and shot people that were walking around and stuff like that. So yeah, what's like almost all of them were shot on a low budget. So that's the long and short of that. John Browd says, what turns you on to sobriety? I'm not like fucking totally sober and I don't like preach sobriety or anything like that. Once in a while, I'll have a couple beers. Like this year, I think over the entire year, 365 days, I might have had like 15 beers this year, which is pretty good because I used to drink like 30 a night, easy. So I'm not like totally sober. I'm not like that guy that preaches the sobriety shit. I don't go to the AA meetings. I don't do all that. I just, I've just said it before, man. I had like a crazy mental breakdown like 3.5 years ago. I almost died. It was 9 months of like acute anxiety and terrible depression. Some of those things I still deal with now ever since then. You know, I stopped making music for 9 months. I literally could not eat. I would eat one egg for breakfast in the morning and I would have to cut it up into 20 pieces and I would be gagging trying to eat one egg for breakfast. That's how bad my anxiety was every day for 9 months. I was running. I was going to therapy. I was taking all the medicine that the doctors were giving me and nothing was getting better. I had to quit making music. I left my house and went to go live with my mom for 9 months. It was the absolute most terrifying, terrible experience of my life. And it just, you know, it was so acute and lasted so long. That was my darkest hour, man. I was knocking on heaven's door at that point in time. I almost did not make it through that. So, you know, when you get to that time, when you're looking death in the face, and it's like, you either fucking go hard or you go away forever, You got some serious decisions to make. And I made the decision to stop drinking. I made the decision to stop smoking weed. I made the decision to just stop being crazy and living wild. And those things saved my life. 3 months after that, I made Dear Rappers, which blew up. And I found all you guys, and you guys found me. And I was just barely climbing out of this hole that I've been so deep down in for the better part of a year. And you guys reached down and dragged me out of that hole and, saved my fucking life. So I'll always, owe you guys the world for that. It's so funny, man. Like, whenever I drop whenever I drop like a promo code or drop like a new song or a new video or whatever, and people always come to me and say, man, thank you so much for that promo code, man. Thank you so much for this t-shirt. Thank you so much for your music. Thank you so much for this video. I just always think to myself, man, like, I appreciate the fact that you are so thankful for those things, but like, do you not realize how much I truly owe you, bro? How much I truly owe, like, my fans, my friends, and my family? I owe you guys my fucking life. The least I could do is respond to every single comment. The least I could do is write you back when you send me a message. The least I could do is work hard and release tons of music and tons of videos and give people discounts on clothing. I owe you guys way more than that. I owe you guys my life, man. I'll always love you and appreciate you guys for that. So, that part. I just spilled chai tea all over myself, if you guys saw that. I'm just flipping through your comments here. Michael says, I love the song you did with Upchurch and Struggle. Thank you very much. I thought that was a amazing experience, a great song, cool concept. I really liked it. I'm glad that you did as well. So yeah, I just saw 3 people ask, is there 2 new music videos coming out? Yes, there are 2 new music videos coming out. The first of which drops this Friday at 9 a.m. Brand new video. It's not on any album, so it's not on Death Threats. It's not on Ghost Stories. It's brand new. That drops at 9 a.m. And then I'll follow that up with a second one. Jeez, I forgot to mention. Okay, this Christmas sale, the 20% off code, HOG Christmas. Whoa, that's so weird. I don't know if you guys heard that, but like, one of the handles on my desk, the handles are on a hinge, so they lift up when you pull the desk drawer out. One of the handles just like whacked against my desk, which is super weird because Nova and I were talking about ghosts the other day, and that was really weird. Yo, I forgot to mention all the new designs on the website, the t-shirts, the hoodies, the tracksuits, the jackets, the blankets, the mugs, the blah, 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 blah. Of course, I don't know how I forgot this. My albums are still up there. Both my albums. Death Threats, that's my first one. Ghost Stories, that's my new album. Every single copy is autographed. I autograph them all myself. I package them up on myself. I label them myself. And I send them to you guys myself. So it really does, come from my hands to you guys. There's 20 songs on Death Threats and 21 songs on Ghost Stories. It's like 5 hours of music. So you can use the promo code on the albums, the t-shirts, whatever. You use them on whatever you want. It'll work across the site. Hangovergang.com. Boom. There you go. Let's get back into some questions. I can't believe I forgot that. It's like my most prized possession. I'm more proud of the albums than anything else, and I just completely forgot about it. I'm such an idiot. Elijah says, do you draw up all your own artwork? And if so, I'd like you to draw something for me, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I draw like most of the artwork for the merch and stuff. I'm a big drawer. That's what I do when I'm on tour. I draw my notebook and stuff like that. And sometimes I draw for fun at the house. I just like literally sanded an entire piano down, sanded all the varnish and finish off it, and then painted the whole thing flat white, and then painted designs all over the piano. So I'm out here doing arts and crafts, homie. Out here doing arts and crafts. I'm just like so busy with the music and releases and blah, 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 that like I don't have time to do commission work. I can't do custom stuff. I can't draw the tattoos. If you want come to a show. I'm announcing a tour right away. It looks like it's going to be like 50 dates. It'll be all across the country. If you want, you can come to a show, and when I'm standing at the merch booth signing everybody's t-shirts and taking photos and doing that whole thing, I'll, you know, sign your shoulder and draw you a little picture, and you can go get that tattooed, which I think is cooler anyway. So a lot of people asking about Nova. Does Nova still make music? Are you and Nova going to do a song together at some point in time? Me and Nova low-key been making music together for a long-ass time. Like, seriously, Nova and I have been making music together for like 10 years. So, of course, Nova's still making music. Nova's making incredible music that the rest of the world hasn't even heard yet, because she has a complex where she creates something insane and beautiful and amazing, and then she psychs herself out and she says, everybody's going to hate this, I'm not putting it out, and then she doesn't put the music out, which is a damn shame for all of her fans and everybody that wants to listen to it, because the music's incredible, and it's a shame for her too because she doesn't get to get her stuff out there. So go to Nova's page, Facebook.com/Nova Rockefeller, and blow her up and tell her to release her gosh darn music, because you guys want to hear it. Also, Nova and I have a band called GFBF. If you go on YouTube and you search GFBF, you'll find that we've done like 5 or 6 music videos in the last couple years. It just doesn't get the shine that my stuff gets because it happened before my stuff blew up. So go on YouTube, GFBF. Low key in 2020, we're going to drop a GFBF album. I'm also going to be putting out my solo projects, don't worry. But just as a little, you know, side thing, we made some really incredible music, and we want to put it out into the world. We made music together. It's pop music. It's, you know, it's very 90s, like, inspired, like, grungy pop stuff. So, and we're rapping and stuff too, but it's way different. It's way different vibes. But anyways, yeah, we're going to deal with that in 2020. So there you go. Just flipping through your a lot of people have been asking like what I think of the Nick Cannon Eminem beef. Of course, bro, I tweeted it today. Like, the only thing I have to say about Eminem and Nick Cannon is we've been losing a lot of rappers way too young lately. It's terrible. It's awful. And I wish the people that we've been losing, you know, were still around. It's really unfortunate. And it just sucks that, you know, we gotta R.I.P. Nick Cannon, man. One more. We lost another one. R.I.P. Nick Cannon. Eminem don't play, homie. I can't wait, though. It's entertaining, right? I love it. I can't wait to see what it turns into. Jim Sullivan says, does your tattoo Second Radio have anything to do with your songs? He's talking about that tattoo. It doesn't say Second Radio. It says Second Rodeo. Because it ain't my first, homie. Jordan asked how long it took to grow my hair out. It's taken forever, especially because like I'm not like a, you know, like a hair snob or something. Like a lot of people take really good care of their hair. I never brush my hair. I let it grow until it's in knots, and sometimes it turns into dreads and I have to cut them out. So I've never cut it. So it's never been super healthy. I've never allowed it to grow. And then like, bro, like 4 years ago, I'm so fucking dumb. Okay, I wanted to bleach my hair blonde because I'm always doing crazy shit with my hair. And instead of going to a salon and paying them to properly do my hair, I went and bought a box of like bleach dye from like Walmart or something. And then I put it all in my hair and shit. And I read the back of the thing and it said, leave it in for 20 minutes or whatever, 25 minutes. And I thought to myself, I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to leave it in for an hour because I want it to be really, really blonde. So then an hour goes by and I'm sitting on the couch playing video games and I'm like, I should probably take a shower and wash this shit out of my hair. So then I get into the shower, put my head back, and the water's pouring on me, and I start running my hands through my hair to get the dye out, and I literally just started ripping out handfuls of my fucking hair. Because I left the bleach in for like 3 or 4 times longer than you're supposed to, and it just completely fucking fried my hair. So I was just ripping it out of my head, and it was fucked. I had to take like a liter of canola oil and put the canola oil, like cooking oil, on my head and wrap my head with a saran wrap. And I had to leave it like that for 2 days to save what was left of my hair. It was fucking awful. So if that didn't happen, this would probably be down to my ass right now. But, yo, your boy made a mistake, man. Your boy made a mistake. Just like Nick Cannon made a mistake when he dissed Eminem. It was a slightly smaller mistake than that, but I fucked up. Sean Miller says, what happens when Ashes hits 1 million? Ashes to Ashes is a song I did. It's like the slowest growing video of all time for some reason. Which blows my mind because I thought this song was amazing and I thought the video was incredible, but it just didn't fucking do well. It just did not do well on the internet. It's like a rap rock fusion and people just didn't fuck with it or something. Or maybe the internet was down that day. I don't know what the fuck happened. What will happen when Ashes breaks 1 million? Like, I don't know, man. Like, I read on a Mayan calendar once that when Ashes breaks 1 million, the world will end. So let's just pray that it doesn't break 1 million, because who knows? It could mean Armageddon, you know? A lot of people asking if I ship to the UK, if I ship to overseas, blah, 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 blah. Yes. Everything on hangovergang.com ships worldwide. The promo codes work worldwide. I send merch worldwide. So no matter where you are, Canada, the UK, South America, Africa, the North Pole, Timbuk motherfucking 2, it doesn't matter. I'll ship to you. So don't sweat it. Just hangovergang.com. Use the promo code HOG Christmas. I'm just scrolling through your comments here. Looking for questions. Derek Marino says, how can I get your older albums? I've been searching everywhere. You've been searching everywhere for my old albums because I hid them so well that you'll never find them. My old albums are garbage. I took them down off the internet. I've destroyed every physical copy that I come across. Once every 6 months, like, a physical copy of one of my old albums will just fall out of a cardboard box somewhere in my closet. And it's like life's just torturing me and like humbling me, bringing me back down to earth. And every time one falls out of that box, I light it on fire. You want to know a funny story? Okay, so before my stuff was working, before the videos were going, and I had all of you amazing people hanging out with me on live stream and stuff like that, my music career was fucking floundering. It was bad. I got 1,000. I spent everything I had recording this album. I was dirt broke, and then the album was done, and I didn't even have money enough to make the CDs. So I went to my dad, and I said, Dad, can I please get some money? I have to like make these CDs so I can sell this project that I wasted all my money on. And he said, how many CDs do you want? And I said, I need 1,000 CDs to make my money back, and blah, 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 blah. So my dad bought me 1,000 CDs of my 1,000 copies of my first album, and I think I have like 970 of them left. And dude, I was just totally dirt poor when I dropped that album. I ended up stacking up the boxes of my old album and throwing a blanket over them so I could have a table in my living room, because I couldn't afford to go buy a table. So I just used my album that nobody was buying as a table in my living room. It was awful. And then I had a friend move in with me, and he was like, okay, well, I got a table, so he gave me the table, and then I turned the boxes of albums into like furniture. I stacked like a bunch in a weird way to make a chair, and I stacked some next to my bed for a bedside table. So I just kept stacking up boxes of albums and throwing fucking blankets over them and using them as surfaces. So yeah, all those are sitting in a storage unit, in my friend's storage unit. Half of them are in a friend's storage unit, and the other half are in a crawl space at my other friend's house. So, and that's where they will stay. They're impossible to find. You can't find them. Those are the two locations. I've burned the rest of the evidence, and I've wiped the internet clean of them, so you'll never find them. So stop looking. Leroy says, have you succeeded in the way that you wanted to, or has the media forced you to succeed? Make no mistake about it, nobody's forced me to do a goddamn thing. I made the songs I wanted to make. I did what I wanted to do, when I wanted to do it, how I wanted to do it, where I wanted to do it, every single fucking time. This is completely 100% organically grown from myself and Nova. We do all the work, and from all you guys. So you should be really proud of that. We did this, no record label, no manager, no agent, no PR, no marketing, no publicist, no nothing. It was literally just myself, my girlfriend, and all of you guys. We truly fucking did this. So no media, no outside influence, no investors, no nothing has influenced me to do anything. Everything that I do is because I want to do it. Everything that I do is for us. And I think that's pretty clear in the content. But as far as like, have you succeeded in the way that I wanted to? I think like this sort of fairy tale place where we're like, okay, like after I make this much money, then that's success. Or after I, get this car, that's success. Or after I have this many views on a video, that's success. And that's just a totally fictional place that we make up in our minds, and we keep ourselves always chasing something. More clothes, more money, more cars, more views, more quality, more. It's this fictional plateau that we've created, and it's a super unhealthy way to live. I used to be like that. I need 20,000 likes. I need 100,000 likes. I need this many views on a song. When you get to those places, when you get 1 million views, when you get that extra $5,000, when you do all that stuff, it means nothing. It literally means nothing. It doesn't make you any happier. I feel the same way right now that I did when nobody listened to my music. The exact same way. I have really, really fucking bad days, and I have good days, and I have regular days. Nothing's changed. I feel like the exact same guy. Every time somebody comes up to me and says, yo, can I take a picture with you? I love your music, blah, 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 blah. It just blows my mind. I just can't even believe it. I'm like, yo, I'm just like some fucking guy who's been rhyming words in his phone for 10 years and putting them on the internet. It's crazy. You don't feel any different when you reach these plateaus, these likes, this money, these views, this whatever. So don't chase those things. It's more important to be happy where you are right now. It's good to have goals and to work towards those things, but man, don't get so tunnel vision that you just completely forget about the view, and you completely forget about the sightseeing along the way and the little moments to enjoy along the way. Or you just keep arriving at this fictional place, this destination. You just keep arriving there, and it's no good, and it's no good, and it's no good, and it's never good enough. And it's never going to be good enough. And one day you're going to be 70, 80, 90 years old, and you're going to be laying on your fucking couch, and life's going to have beaten you to hell, and you're not going to have very much time left, and you're literally going to be like, whoa, that just flew by. I didn't take a moment to enjoy anything. I just worked my ass off and kept heading onward to more things and more things and more things. So just press pause, hit the brakes, relax. Have I succeeded in the way that I've wanted to? Absolutely. I'm happy. There's 800 people here right now that's hanging out on the internet. This is the coolest shit ever. What else could you ask for? I get to make music that I love making. I don't have a record label influencing me. I have amazing fans, and you guys know I hate the word fans. You guys are my friends. You guys are my family. It's a beautiful thing. I'm happy. Of course, I'm successful in the way that I wanted to. Okay, I'm just flipping through your questions here. So I'm gonna. Somebody said, what kind of tea? Matthew Ton says, what kind of tea you're drinking? I'm drinking decaf chai tea that Nova got me from some fancy ass grocery store. It's great. I love it. But I will circle back one time before I get back into more questions. This Friday at 9 a.m., brand new video. It's insane. It's really, truly insane. It's crazy. There's two ways to see it before anybody else. You can either A, join the Hangover Gang newsletter, or B, subscribe to YouTube. I would encourage you to subscribe to the newsletter. I will personally email you a link on Friday morning to the video. All you gotta do is click the link and you'll be able to see the video before anybody else. All you gotta do is input your email. And you'll be good. I'll put links to that in the comments after this. If that doesn't work for you, you don't use your email, whatever, just subscribe on YouTube, turn your notifications on, and YouTube will notify you when the video drops. So that's cool too. Like I said, I'm doing the low-key Christmas sale thing right now. There's like 40 new designs. I got the tracksuits in a bunch of different colors. Ding, 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 ding. The tracksuits that I designed. 3 different ski masks. Boom, boom, boom. And both of my albums, every single copy autographed and shipped from myself. Use the promo code HOG Christmas for 20% off your order. www.hangovergang.com. I will keep that promo code running for like a few days. As we get closer to Christmas, I just realized I'm going to have to end it or I won't have time to send you guys your stuff. So I guess act fast, no rush. I get it, but there you have it. The sooner you order it, the sooner you'll get it to ensure it's there before Christmas. HangoverGang.com. HOG Christmas is the promo code. Tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. I will be dropping the artwork for the brand new video. So that will give away the song title, which will allow everyone to speculate on what the song is going to be about. I've had some pretty blatant song titles before. This one is probably the most blunt and blatant song title I've ever had. You'll be able to know exactly what's up the second you see the artwork. So that drops tomorrow at 9 a.m. Meet me here if you want to see it. Video at 9 a.m. on Friday. That's pretty much it. Yes, there will be 2 new videos. The first of which drops this Friday at 9 a.m. The second of which will follow shortly thereafter. So there you go. Trey Jack says, what do you feel about the impeachment proceedings? I haven't been following it. I'm assuming this is about the impeachment of Trump or whatever. Yeah, I haven't been following it. I don't know anything about it. And it's just it's so just mind-boggling to try and keep up with that stuff. It just seems like there's just so much bullshit on the internet. It's just impossible to decipher it all. I talked about it with my dad on the phone today. I was like, I don't dislike Trump. I'm not a Trump supporter, but I don't dislike Trump. I don't support anybody. You know what I mean? If Trump's the president, cool. If Obama's the president, cool. If Bush is the president, cool. Clinton's the president, cool. It doesn't matter to me. I don't care. I don't care if you're the fucking mayor or the president or the prime minister, or the ruler of the world, or the master of the universe. I don't give a fuck what it is that you do. I just don't give a shit. Nothing that you're doing is going to affect my life in any way. I'm going to keep doing me however the fuck I want to do me. I don't give a fuck what your tax reforms are, what your immigration reforms are. I just don't give a shit. There's too many things that actually happen within my household, that happen within my neighborhood, that happen within my community, that happen within my city. I just don't have time to keep up with that. And I just feel like the Democrats are constantly fucking lying, and I feel like the Republicans are fucking lying. I just feel like they're all liars. Politicians are all fucking liars. I said it to my dad today. And a lot of people, they're like, you should be thankful that you live in a democracy and you have the right to vote, and voting is a privilege, and a democracy is a privilege. Bro, no, it's not, man. This is a joke. Okay, yes, we have choices. We get to vote. We get to do these things. But if somebody gives you 4, 5, 6 shitty choices, is that a fucking democracy or is it a trick? If you give me a dog shit sandwich, a cat shit sandwich, and a rat shit sandwich, and you tell me that I gotta pick one of them and eat them, and you're telling me that I need to be thankful because I have a choice, bro, you gave me 3 shitty choices. They all suck. Like, I don't know. So I don't fuck with the whole politics thing. It's just whatever. I definitely feel some type of way about it, clearly, but I don't know enough about it to like even really talk about it. I talk about my personal experiences, my personal feelings and stuff, and sometimes that falls in line with one of the political parties or whatever, so people make assumptions, oh, this guy's that or this guy's the other thing. Like, I'm just doing me, and if that, pieces of me align with different points on the political spectrum, then so be it. I just fuck them all, though. Fuck them all. Okay, I'm just going through. Eric Jarmillo says, why did you stop wrestling? If you don't know, I used to be a professional wrestler for a long time, like the WWE stuff. I stopped wrestling for a number of reasons. I just had accumulated a lot of injuries, and my knees were bummed out and my elbows were bummed out. I still have wicked back problems from it all the time. Sometimes we'll be autographing albums and stuff at the house, and I'll bend over to pick up a box of autographed albums, and my back will just seize up and I'll just fall on the floor and be like, ugh! And Nova's like, oh my god, what's going on? And I'm just fucked from wrestling. So I stopped because of accumulated injuries. Also, I started wrestling when I was 14 years old, and I was wrestling guys that were 30, 35, 40 years old, and I was really fucking good at it. So by the time I was 16, I was wrestling on pay-per-view, and I was going on tour all the time, and they'd be putting me against these guys that were 30, 35, and they would come to me and say, hey, I had this idea, we do this in the match tonight, blah, 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 and I'd be like, no, that's a bad idea, this is what we're going to do in the match tonight, because I had a really good grasp of the business, I knew how to tell a story in the ring, I knew the psychology behind the matches, and no dude that wants to be a pro wrestler that's 35 years old wants to listen to a 16-year-old kid tell him what to do. So a lot of people were mad at me because I was really good and I wasn't shy about being good. And the politics were just crazy backstage. So the politics, with the addition of the accumulated injuries, just a chaotic situation. So I just bowed out. I'm not done. I'm still going to have my match for Vince one day. You'll see me on WWE TV at some point in time kicking somebody's ass. So there's that. A lot of people, I'm answering questions, but a lot of people have just been commenting saying hey, your music helped me through a lot, or your music saved me, or I was going through something tough and your music pulled me out. So I always see those questions, or I always see those comments rather, and I don't always respond to them because I'm looking for things with question marks so I can answer questions. So to all the people that are just saying that the music helps and thanking me for pulling them out of a dark time, or saying that the music saved them, good, I'm glad. You're very, very welcome. That's what the music is here for. That is what I'm here for. The music is here to help you. So if it is doing that, then I'm doing my job. That's the greatest part about this is I'm making music to help myself feel better. I'm putting the music out into the world that's helping other people feel better. And then you're telling me that it's working, which again makes me feel good. So it's just this cyclical motion of making each other feel good. And if you're not making music to help yourself and help the people around you, shut the fuck up and stop making music. That's the whole point of this thing. So I love you guys. Thank you. I'm glad the music is helping. So I guess I'll just circle back one time. I'm still going through. I'm going to answer some more questions, but I just got to say, this Friday, 9 a.m., brand new video is dropping. Oh my God, I hate fucking doing this. I hate it. I hate repeating that the music video is dropping 9 a.m., but it's just I don't know who's here. I don't know, who missed it the first time around, who needs to hear it, who doesn't know that there's a new music video dropping Friday. And I just have to do my due diligence. That's my big thing in life, is that I have to do everything humanly possible to make something successful. I have to do it. Because if I don't do it, then I just sit around wondering to myself, oh, well, what if I would have did this? What if I would have did that? What if? And the what ifs kill me, dude. And the last thing that you want to be asking yourself, you know, amidst a failure or at the end of something is what if I would have did, what if I could have did. So I just like run myself into the ground doing this, but I have to do it. I have to do it, man. This Friday, 9 a.m., my brand new video is dropping. There's 2 ways to see it. First, you can either A, join the Hangover Gang newsletter, or B, subscribe to YouTube. Links to both of those things will be in the comments below. When you see my comment, give it a like. It'll push it up in the feed and make it easier for other people to see my comment. All you got to do is input your email. I will personally email you Friday morning with a link to the new video. You will get to see the video first. Also, there's a super secret Christmas sale going on right now at www.hangovergang.com. Use the promo code HOGChristmas for 20% off anything site-wide. There's like 30 new designs, 50 new items, blankets, mugs, jackets, sweatshirts, hoodies, t-shirts, backpacks, all types of stuff. HangoverGang.com. The artwork for the new video drops tomorrow at 9 a.m. So if you want to know what the song's called, meet me here tomorrow at 9 a.m. You will find out what the song's called when I drop the artwork. I'm dead. I'm dead. Leroy says, do you play game system, Xbox or PS4? Yeah, I have an Xbox and I have a PS4. I think my Xbox is broken. The last time I tried to turn it on, it didn't work, so it might be dead. I don't know. I haven't tried to use it again. So I've just been using the PlayStation. Plus, Death Stranding just came out for PlayStation, which is this weird, like, survival horror game with Norman Reedus, the guy from Walking Dead. He's, like, the main character. So I've just been playing Death Stranding on PS4, so that's what I've been playing lately. Yeah. Somebody asked if I'm going to sell anything from the I Wish video, because also on the website there's like a memorabilia section where you can like purchase like the jacket I wore in Politically Incorrect, or the vest I wore and Everybody Hates Me, or the jumpsuit from Straight White Male, or the fur jacket from Ashes. So I do like a memorabilia thing where you can buy actual items from the music videos. Because if I didn't, my house would just be filling up with costumes and props for music videos. So will anything from I Wish be up? You know, I don't really know what there is. I have the leather jacket from I Wish, and I'm not really sure what other stuff I have from the I Wish video. I definitely have the leather jacket, so don't hold me to it, but maybe sometime in the next couple days I can throw up the leather jacket from I Wish. I'm assuming that you might want it for a Christmas gift or something. So I'll try to do that for you. I know it's hanging in my closet. I just put it on the other day. It's like a vintage, old school leather jacket. It doesn't fit me like $1 million, so I don't wear it a lot. But it looked really good in the video. So yes, sure, I'll put that up on the website for you. Just give me like a day or two, and I'll put it up. It'll be there. So, Katie says, you work so hard. Must be 18-hour days. When do you get any downtime? Yeah, exactly. When do I get any downtime? We don't really. And yes, 18-hour days is right on the button. We've been doing 18-hour days for the better part of the last 2 years. It's a lot. That's why I always look so goddamn tired. But we are super looking forward to taking some time off over Christmas. So that's what we're going to do. And I'm only taking time off over Christmas because I'm a firm believer in, you know, I'm not the best rapper in the world. I'm not the best producer in the world. You know, you're probably not the best at your job either. There seems to be always somebody that's better than us. But where we can excel is ridiculous hard work and sickening work ethics. So when my colleagues are eating, I'm working. When they're sleeping, I'm working. When they're playing, I'm working. When they're working, I'm working twice as hard. That's where I excel, and that's what I feel like I need to do in order for this thing to work to the level I want it to work at, in order for me to deliver the things to you guys that I feel like I need to deliver to you. So it's just the way it is, unfortunately, and it's like that for now. I'm only stopping for a week or two at Christmas because I know everybody else is doing the same thing, so I feel like I can finally just take a breath. But before Christmas, I'm going to drop 2 new music videos. So, still working, just not working as hard. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm exhausted. I appreciate everybody coming out and hanging out with me on this Wednesday night. This was a blast. It's always a blast. Thank you guys for hanging out. I tried to, get through as many questions as I can. It's extremely difficult, man. I know that I don't always get everybody's questions. I wish I could get everybody's questions. Then we'd be here for a week, which would be fine. But I got music videos to release. I got stuff to do. So I'm sorry if I missed your question. I hope it was entertaining. I hope I got through some questions that you guys were interested in. I hope I told some funny stories. Whatever it is, I hope it was engaging or inspirational or funny or something. I hope it improved your night. Brand new music video this Friday at 9 a.m. I'll drop the artwork tomorrow, and I'll meet you guys in the comments, and I'll be talking with you guys all day about it. So let me know what you guys think when you see the artwork. Like I said, sign up to the newsletter or subscribe to YouTube if you want to be amongst the first to see the brand new video on Friday at 9 a.m. Use the hell out of that promo code HOG Christmas. It'll get you 20% off anything on the website, www.hangovergang.com. I'll let that run for a few days, but then I'm going to have to cut it off because I got to get you guys your stuff under the tree before Christmas comes around. So you're going to have to order in the next couple days if you want it to be there on time. No rush, but it is what it is, man. I'm sorry. I didn't even really plan on doing the Christmas sale because we just did the Black Friday sale. I was just like, fuck it. If I'm going live, I might as well tell the people that are live that I got a code, and it'll be a cool thing to do. So there you go. I will put all the links to the store with the promo code and the subscription to the newsletter, subscribe to YouTube. I'll put my Instagram, my Twitter, blah, 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 blah. I'll put that in the comments as soon as we're done here. Give that comment a like when you see it. It'll push it up in the feed, make it easier for other people to find it. Man, I know that everybody's got super duper busy lives. I know it's like, Wednesday. I'm sure it's busy for everyone right now with Christmas coming up. And I know there's time differences to take into consideration here. It's much later than 8 o'clock with some of you guys. And maybe it's earlier with some of you guys. Maybe it's tomorrow. I don't know where you're watching from. But I know when you're working hard and you have a family and you have a job and you have deadlines and alarm clocks set and a life, it's very, very difficult to take an hour out of your day and sit down and do nothing. So for everybody out there that's took an hour out of their day and sat down and did nothing and hung out with me and listened to me talk about bullshit, thank you guys so much, man. I love you. That really means the world to me. I have a blast doing this. I hope you guys are having a blast as well. New video Friday morning, 9 a.m. I'll keep you guys entertained till then, hopefully. Like I said, I owe you guys my life. The least I can do is try to be entertaining. I hope I accomplished that tonight. I hope I lived up to your standards. I hope I lived up to your expectations. I try to bring my A game when I go live. Sometimes it's not easy because I got some bad days too. I'm feeling okay tonight. I hope you guys are feeling okay. If you're not feeling okay, I hope you feel better soon. Sometimes all you got to do is hang on. Sometimes all you got to do is stay strong. Sometimes all you got to do is live to fight another day. So keep surviving, keep fighting, keep hanging on, keep staying strong. I love you guys from the bottom of my heart. For real, for real. It's Hangover Gang forever. I'll talk to you soon. Peace.